What would happen if the world accelerated by 30 times? The ice cream I just bought melted before I could even eat it. The tissue after wiping my nose would stick to it. Even a single drop of rain had just fallen from the sky, and everyone was already drenched. But not long after, their bodies dried off again. Even freshly spilled blood clotted instantly. Suddenly, it was already night. It seems the priest's abilities have evolved. Time continued to accelerate. Seeing the strange phenomena in the sky, Jotaro suggested they should leave first, or it would be dangerous. But right then, they sensed the priest nearby. As the priest got closer, Jotaro immediately used time stop, only to find the duration had shortened. Shocked, he almost got his head blown off. Luckily, Jolin pulled him away in time. Jolin laid out threads around them. Everyone gathered to observe the priest's movements. Suddenly, there was movement from the table. Jotaro immediately used time stop, but found no one there. Just as time stop was about to end, he finally noticed the priest in the tree, so Jotaro immediately launched an attack. But the next second, Jotaro was slashed in the throat, catching everyone off guard. Jolin rushed to pull her falling father to safety, but the priest started attacking Jolin next. Right at that moment, Jotaro used time stop again. It turned out Jolin's stand had taken the blow for Jotaro. Jotaro quickly moved his teammates to a safe spot, but didn't have enough time to attack the priest. The priest revealed himself then. Anasue immediately shot at him, but the priest started moving at high speed again. Everyone regrouped. Just as the priest was about to strike, Anasue peeled the sticker off the bullet. It turned out his earlier shot was meant for escape, but this speed was far from enough. They were still going to be caught by the priest. Anasue urgently told everyone to move to the swamp. He planned to use his stand to enter their bodies and take the hits for them, and the moment he got injured, Jotaro would use time stop to take down the priest. But this meant Anasue would be the first to die. Once they reached the swamp, they could track the priest's position by the splashes. By now, time had accelerated to its extreme. Suddenly, Anasue was struck in the chest. Jotaro immediately stopped time, but just as he was about to finish off the priest, he noticed Jolin's back was covered in knives. In despair, he still chose to save his daughter. Because of that, he lost the chance to kill the priest. Everyone was killed by the priest. The priest didn't even spare the 14-year-old. Anasue immediately used his gun to defend himself, but it did no damage to the priest. In this critical moment, Anasue suddenly started moving. It turned out Jolin had tied him to a dolphin. Although the priest was fast, they were underwater after all. And Jolin had no intention of escaping, because no matter where she ran, the priest would find her. So she placed her hopes on Anasue. Then she cut the threads, temporarily stalling the priest, but lost her life in the process.